All right, yo, what is up, guys? So if you guys were trying to watch the video yesterday, I posted the Ron video twice, and it was some random 3-second video. So if you kept clicking on the videos trying to watch the trade recap and you just saw that, my bad. I don't know what happened with that, but all right, trade recap for today. I made 3K on this eval and passed it right here, as you can see, 3K, and then I made, let's see, 900 on this one and 900 on this one. These are both fund accounts. So 1800 real, and then 3K on another eval. I passed another account, and then I passed the Alpha Futures account right here. As you can see, I don't know why it's locked out right now. I actually have no idea, but it's locked out till tomorrow morning. But I passed this account and activated it. So 2K from this, and then 1500 from my Funded Futures. You guys saw this account yesterday. It was only 1500, and now it's 3K. So I'm not trying to sign in like that. So I'll just show you guys on here. So as you guys can see right here, 3K. So I passed two more accounts today, and actually no, I passed 3 accounts today. So I passed one Fundednext account, one from my Funded Futures account from yesterday, and then one Alpha Futures account, and I made 1800 on 2 fund accounts. So with all that yap being done, let's get into the actual trades today. So what did I take? When we were coming to market open, I saw that we edged this 4-hour internal high right here. Let me see if it's on ES. Should be around here, right? So this is 10 right here, and this is 9. So this high was edged right here on both of them, and this one was inside a 4-hour gap as well. So I'm a little bullish because I obviously want to see this high taken, right? I want to see this high taken and then us hitting this 4-hour gap, and that is my overall draw on liquidity. But at the time of market open, we were still over here. So now I'm gonna replay mode it. Let's go right here. Also, before I get into this, someone was asking me in the last video, your channel came in my feed. Can you share a little where you learn all your stuff like analysis? So basically, when I started trading 4 months ago, like literally or 5 months ago now, I started trading in April. And when I started trading, I knew nothing, right? So I watched the TGR bootcamp like everybody else. And then I watched the PB trading, if you guys know who that is, ICT for Dummies. And then I paid for their group, their WAP. It was like $100 a month. And basically I started off signal botting, obviously, because I didn't know what was going on. But as I was listening to like what Blake and Patty were saying, and like I was like looking at the trades we took after, because like again I was straight signal botting, but after I would look at the trade, watch the trade recap back, and know everything, because I already knew ICT concepts from the bootcamp, TT trades, T trades, and the PB bootcamp, right? So I already knew all the ICT concepts, and the only thing I didn't know was like an actual entry model. So I just kept watching their recaps and taking their trades every day. And then eventually, like a month or two later, I finally was able to like look at something and be like, yeah, I'm supposed to do this here and that there, and I'm supposed to do this there and that there. And I found out about levels and stuff like that, and I started applying levels to my trading. And then now like I trade also sort of like a continuation model, as long as like as well as like the model they used to trade. So basically that's how I started off. That's where I learned my stuff. If you guys, I don't think they do the paid membership anymore, but they have a lot of videos online already. And if you watch Blake's trade recaps, like he posts them now, you could also learn a lot by just looking at the trades he took and listening to his reasoning why. And yeah, so hopefully that answers this question. If it doesn't, you guys would ask again in the comments. But let's get into the trades, right? So this is 920. And what I see here, I see London lows and Asia lows not taken. So boom right here and boom right here. And I see that I think we had equal lows on ES. So let's go to ES real quick. And we had these. Let's see right here. Let's turn this indicator on. Yeah, so we had these equal lows right here and right here. So on the 5-minute, it's like triple equal lows. But on the 15-minute, it's just 2 equal lows, or like any higher time frame, it's only 2 equal lows. And equal lows, even though it's on ES, the only time equal lows don't matter in ES are like these equal lows within here, right? Because ES has like a lot less points than NASDAQ, so it's really easy to get equal highs and equal lows like this. But when you have like two actual lows that were put in, like different swings of the price, that actually matters. So this was my draw. I wanted to see us take these lows on ES, these equal lows, and then us take London and Asia on NASDAQ, and then hold this SMT, this bullish SMT, and then that will send us higher to this 4-hour internal high, right? So that's what I wanted to see. That was my pre-market bias, and let's see what happens. So we didn't get that exactly. So off of market open, we make this big move up, right? So right here, we come up, take this high. I don't know why it's lagging, but I hope it starts fixing it soon. Okay, so we come up, take this high on NASDAQ, and then we have this high time frame SMT with ES. So as you can see, on NASDAQ, we failed to take this 4-hour internal high and tap into this 4-hour gap. And then on ES, we actually ended up taking it, right? And wait, did we? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Wait, yo, okay, I might be tripping, but I'm pretty sure we had an SMT here. I don't know if like the time's cut off or something, but I'm pretty sure we had a high time frame SMT here. So if we didn't, then maybe I'm just bugging. But when I took this trade, I was under the assumption we did. And I think we did. I think somebody's just bugging out. But what I took this 15-second inverse to the downside. So the highest time frame inverse in this leg was this 1 minute, right? Why didn't I wait for this 1 minute? Well, we have this draw below being the equal lows on ES at London, and then London and Asia lows on NASDAQ. So I wanted the best entry to those lows because, again, especially after edging this high, now I know for sure we want to take these lows first and then take this high because we edged the lows too. So we want to take the lows and then the high is what I'm thinking now. And if I'm thinking that, if that's my like what I want to see 100%, I'm going to be taking the like earliest entry I can in this trade because the 1 minute entry would have happened a little lower, like all the way down here. And I was able to enter all the way up here with only like a 14-point stop loss. So I entered on my eval right here and then my fund accounts right here. On the eval, I ended up holding it all the way down for like, let me see how much this is. Boom. Right here. Let's enter. So sell to. So it wasn't all the way up here. I entered over there, but let's just see. So I needed 3,000. Assuming the entry's down here, it's probably like, yeah. So I TP'd here at London lows. And then on my eval only though, because I needed 3K to pass. And again, I wanted the draw to be here. And on my actual fund accounts, I ended up TPing at this 3-minute gap. So why am I TPing at a 3-minute gap? Because we haven't opened a 5-minute gap yet, and we don't have a 15-minute gap because this leg happened so fast. So the highest gap I could really target here is a 3-minute gap. There's not really a 4-minute. The 4-minute's all the way down here, and we could easily react to this 3-minute to continue higher, taking this high, right? So that's why I TP'd the 3-minute gap in my funding accounts. I only needed a 1-to-1, 1-to-2. Like, you don't need a piece of the pie, right? You guys have heard that before. So this was a 1-to-2, and that's why I ended up taking and exiting on my real accounts. On my evals, I ended up holding all the way to London lows because that's what I needed. If I like needed more, I would have been comfortable holding the Asia lows, but like this is what passed the account. So obviously you guys know why I just TP'd there because it just passed the account. So boom, we do all of this, whatever. And then I'm just holding through all of this. Eventually I trail my stop. After this resweep, I trail my stop to this high. And then, or not that, this resweep. I trail my stop to this high. And then we finally dump, right? So boom. Let me go in 1 minute so it's cleaner. Boom. So my stop was trailed here after this resweep and then hit TP. And that was really it. After this, I was already, like, I already passed this account. I passed this account. And I passed, okay, hopefully I didn't just dox myself doing all of that. But passed those accounts, and then I passed, let me go back real quick to here and passed this account. So already after the day, I'm off a crazy day, right? Passing 3 accounts in one trade and making some money on my fund accounts. But I have this thing called like the Replinko trade copier. I'm trying this out instead of TradeSyncer because it's like a one-time payment of $100 something. And TradeSyncer, I would have to pay like $100 a month. So I've been messing with this NinjaTrader trade copier. It's actually really, really clean. And it can't bug. Like TradeSyncer bugs sometimes. I'm sure you guys know that. But this does not bug at all. So I use this and I accidentally had like the cross. It's called cross order on to MNQ. So that means like for every one mini I was trading on my evals, it was only trading one micro on MNQ for my fund account. So basically I made $0, and usually like that would still mean I should get off for the day, but I basically made nothing, right? So now I'm just watching. If another opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna take it, right? So what happens now? We take the low. I mean, here we go. Boom, low, low, low. We take the low, and then we take Asia lows. Exactly what I want to see. We have this little reversal move right here. Why am I not longing here? Because we opened a 5-minute gap. So we didn't open this yet. My friends were looking at this trade, and they actually took this trade and lost in it. And me and my other friend were in call, and I was about to take it too. I'm not gonna lie. And he stopped me and he stayed me. He was like, "Bro, just wait, just be disciplined, whatever." And right, so we inverse this 1-minute gap. This is where they entered. But look what we have. We haven't opened the 5-minute yet, right? We have a 4-minute opening soon that already opened, and we have a 5-minute that's about to open. So boom, we open the 5-minute, and what we do, we respect it. So everybody that got in this trade lost because they got stop rated right here. Now after the stop rate, the resweep. Now this bullish SMC is still holding, and I'm looking for the highest inversion for value gap in this leg. So what do we get? We have another 1-minute that I'm not taking because it's not the highest inversion of the leg. What do we have? We have a 2-minute. So boom, this candle doesn't invert it. Next candle, boom, inverts it. And now this is your entry right here. So stop below these candles and TP at these relative equal highs / data highs. We had 10 a.m. news. So this candle right here is data high. And it makes relative equal highs with a 958 candle. Very nice draw on liquidity. And we'll just go break even at this high. And boom, right? So I think I was in for 1 mini. And right there, let it play out. TP hit. Let's just put this back there. So yeah, TP hit. And then as you can see, it all adds up 890. And if you go on my actual accounts, 900 and 900. So that is all that happened today. And 2 banger ass trades. So my allocation is getting back to really good. I don't know if you guys were watching me back like when I was doing this video, but this one, it's crazy. Like whenever you post videos of you guys like people doing bad, it always gets more views. So anyway, that doesn't matter. But after this, I think I'm finally getting my allocation back. So I'm gonna have 3 fund accounts on here, 150K on here, and then I have this account. But I'm just gonna use this account for like full porting and shit like that. And because Alpha gives you 15K payouts. If you guys didn't know, this month they're having a promo where it's no activation fee for the 50K advanced accounts, and these are like max cons, no scaling rule. You could trade news with them, and you can get a 15K payout. So I'm gonna leave the link to all the platforms and stuff in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.